MS Live. I'm your host, Dulci Hill, and welcome everybody. I'll tell you what's going on here in a minute. Uh, I'm trying to share, and it's not letting me. It's alright. It's gonna share. I insist. I insist. It may take me a little bit. Okay, so welcome to MS Live. I'm your host, Dulcie Hill, and today we're just going to be sharing how to have energy, how to have a good attitude, how, despite the world telling you that it's bad things are happening, and it's so interesting because I've got so everything makes me laugh. So it's so interesting how bad things you'll watch in the news, you'll hear something that's fantastic that's going on in the world. And hi Anna Maria, hi Karen. Uh, you know, you'll hear that, and somebody will ask your reaction. It's like I'm dealing with between my head, with my body, with me being cold, with me having a good attitude. I can't. I. It's a luxury to have an opinion about things outside of your body when you're just trying to walk, trying not to be spastic, trying to have a good attitude, trying to get energy, trying to feed yourself, trying to exercise, trying to, be kind to other people, trying to smile, just trying to be a blessing. By the way, I think I found the best strain of medical marijuana. What do you call it? All right. Oh, Daryl's got a funny for us, and I like that. All right. What do you call a grizzly bear with no teeth? Ah, that's good. I love jokes. That's good. What do you call a grizzly bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. A gummy bear. Right? A gummy bear. Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh my gosh, I'm sharp. I'm sharp. All right. So, is that right? That's good. Keep throwing it at me. So, all right. I don't want to get high. I don't want to feel high. Heritage. It's a CBD oil. It's gummy bear. Yes, that's good, Daryl. That's good. Thank you. Good morning, Richard. I like it. I see you made me laugh. I like that. I like that. Okay, so we're talking about CBD oil. There's this group, it's called Heritage. It's Nature's Heritage, and it is CBD RSO, and it's a resin. It's a full plant resin. Full plant. So they take the hemp plant and the seeds, the stem, everything, and they create a tar out of it, and you'll see the tar. See, let me see, it's going to be in front of my face there, and that would be your dose, a little bit of tar. So, and it's working. So yesterday, I did my energy, the 4C caffeine energy drink. I took nothing except for baclofen and, of course, my antidepressants because I'm a sad girl without antidepressants. I took that, and then I did a little bit of this, and I did the physical therapy in the pool. And let me tell you, my knee bent. Hi, Ann. Oh, been in a good. All right, so Anne's been feeling, she's from Long Island, and she's been feeling a bit down and defeated lately. She was in a good place with positive energy. Okay. All right, and I'll let you know that you know there is situational depression and there's clinical depression. Situational depression is when you're sitting there and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't make the bathroom. I tried to make the bathroom, I didn't make it. And you clean yourself up and you clean up you clean everything up, and after you're clean, you sit on your couch and you're hi Paul. You sit on your couch and you're like, oh, I sucks, and all of a sudden you're depressed. Um, Situation depression. Your brother-in-law dies and you're upset about that. You're like, what's the point? Brad Pitt was discussing. Actually, I got a notification that he was sitting on his couch and he's like, well, he kept saying, what's the point? What's the point? I don't know why. Hi there. All right, I am sertraline, and I take enough sertraline, but I'll talk about what I'm on because you guys know I'll tell you anything. So anyway, so all right, and do you have the situational depression, or there's the other type of depression? It's a clinical depression where everything's going right, everything is right, you're feeling good, and everything's right, and all of a sudden you wake up and everything is the same, but you feel like everybody you love has gone down an airplane. It's like, it's like you are so sad inside, and you don't know why because everything is the same. Everything is the same. You're walking the same, you're talking the same, your friends are the same, everything is the same, but you don't enjoy life. Boy, I've been dealing with that lately. I've been not today. I think this RSO CBD tar stuff. Remember, I had that before I got on, and it is not psychotropic, so I am not high. And you saw me on Tuesday. I did a little bit of a tincture that had a little bit of THC in it, and it made me a little nutty. So I apologize for Tuesday. But today, okay, so Summer Lady. Um, no, I'm sorry. I know that's Sarah. It's Sarah. And let me ask you: is it clinical or situational depression? Situational depression responds, well, they both respond to antidepressants, but situational depression responds to going for walks, changing your situation. It's like your body's failing you. Your brother died, or your brother-in-law died. It just it's just sad. You watch the news. There's a new strain of COVID. It's so bad. All right, just a second here. So if you have this situational issues, right? A lot of times going for a walk, talking to your neighbors, going to the gym, going to the grocery store and interacting with people, going to the library, just going, being around people will help you, uh, help. All right. If it's clinical depression where everything is normal, call your doctor right away. Call your neurologist right away. Call and explain. All right. So, because you need your antidepressants adjusted. I tend to suffer from situational, but clinical. Every once in a while I get clinically depressed. I'm, but it's hard to tell sometimes, right? It's hard to tell. And I'll tell you, I'm playing with my medicine because don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Okay. So you know what? Why is your and I have to tell. All right. So Anne, you said you just found out that two of my antidepressants I'm taking is now out of the blue, causing extreme high levels. Oh, your doctor, and that's all right. So you're having reaction to your antidepressant. In fact, I'm on sertraline. I'm on 150 milligrams of sertraline in the morning and 100 milligrams of trazodone for sleep because I'm an insomniac. I'm a hyper person. Um, 100 milligrams at night. Now, when I was doing I'm doing the CBD oil. I've been told back off of the trazodone, so I lowered it to a half of 50 milligrams. So I started weaning myself off the trazodone, and let me tell you something. I've been more depressed. I was like, ugh, just, you know, why is life so hard? And but somebody famous said that. Why is life so hard? And somebody, it was like God whispered in this guy's ear, who's a famous person. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. All right, menaflexine. Okay. Um, yeah, you have to, and you're both situational and clinical depression. If you call your doctor, suicide is not an option. So if you call your doctor and your neurologist and let them know. I mean, and be honest. I know that, oh gosh, about 6 years ago, I called up my general practitioner and my neurologist and I said, I am so depressed that I'm going to tell you this is the date. And it was like 2 months down. I said that I will give you 2 months to get my brain where life is consistent. If you don't, in 2 months on this date at this time, I'm ending it all. Now, this is not something I advise anybody to do. Uh, this was me, and they like I said, you figure out the right antidepressants until I'm better, and they got it fast. I mean, I think it was like within a week, I was feeling it wasn't that much. It doesn't take that much to want to live. It just doesn't take that much. So you know what? It's a small leap. It's small. It's not a leap. It's just a small step to call your doctor. Be honest and tell. In fact, I called two doctors and they were working together. They want I don't think anybody takes me seriously. So they're like, all right, you just take this. And I don't know. I'm glad you don't feel suicidal. Been on the same medication. You know what? And that's just it. And I was on sertraline, which is a generic brand of Zoloft, and I was on that for such a long time. They took me off of that. They wanted to try Siler, and then they wanted to try. There's another number of MS antidepressants that's supposed to do double duty for pain. Uh, uh, so we were supposed to do that, but they didn't. They may have worked. Hi, Mace. And Mace is here. Yay. Uh, they may have worked, but on the pain, on the MS symptoms, but they did nothing for depression. So again, if it's working, there is a chance, and that it's not the sertraline. You talk to your doctor. What other medications are you on that are causing uh, uh, you to have? I'm on trazodone. Trazodone is also known as Impramine. It is one of the oldest, Deserol. It's one of the oldest antidepressants. They use it. In fact, I was put on it not for antidepressant reasons, in lower doses at 50 milligrams, 25 milligrams. It's used for hyperactive people who don't like to sleep, and I never have been a sleeper. All right, excuse me, I've got the fireplace on right here. So, but I haven't been a sleeper. So, I got this amiptip, sorry, amitriptyline, Elavil. You're right, Elavil. All right, Elavil. Okay, that is a good one as well. But trazodone, taking it 50 milligrams will promote sleep. You take it before bed, half an hour, and you take it with food, and it makes you sleepy. It also will. It helps keep me to sleep. If you take it above, say, 100 milligrams, it has the antidepressant effect. Now, one of the problems, yeah, you know what? And okay, Anne says she heard that it gives you energy and the feeling of happiness. Yeah, yeah, I heard that with crack cocaine. I heard that with methamphetamine. I don't know. I hear that with CBD oil. I don't know. I energy drinks. It just, if you think about it, and if you take half of it, makes you sleepy. There, I don't know. It elevates the serotonin, and that's got to be good. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Is this? I don't know. Euphoria. Mace is saying it. Yeah. All right. Okay. You know what? I'm not discounting any of this because all of these antidepressants have certain effects on certain people, on some of us, and they have no effects or little effects on others. Uh, um, Mace, have you experienced? All right, what are you talking about? Euphoria, euphoria. When it comes to trazodone, or are you impramine, or euphoria? Um, because Anne is asking whether it gives you uh, energy. Which antidepressant makes you feel good? Specifically. Now, we're not doctors, and I'm asking Mace what works on him. The sertraline works on me, and I discovered when I backed off to 50 milligrams of trazodone at night, because the medical marijuana people said you want to back off your medicine if you're taking this instead. You know what happened is I felt myself in situational depression. So I increased. For 3 days, I've increased the trazodone to where it was at. Yeah, I've been on the trazodone and the sertraline, same dosage, 150 of sertraline, 100 of trazodone, 12 hours apart. but I've been on it now, I guess, for trazodone for 25 years, and for sertraline on and off now for 20. No, 25. All right. I'm a red hot mess. Okay, Mace is just talking about antidepressants. It's supposed to make you feel like that. I know that early. Remember, Prozac was big time at one point, and I just don't know anybody who didn't feel numb with. There was Prozac. There was. Uh, oh, I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. All right. The sertraline was causing it was causing bad blood work with you, so the sertraline's not working for you. But you know what, Anne? Talk to your doctor about trazodone. Yeah, Wellbutrin was they used to use that Wellbutrin with Buspar, Busbar. I remember that's a combination. So that helps some people. So and if so, you there are options. So if the sertraline is not working, it may need a buffer. Uh, Buspar, Buspar is a buffer. It helps elevate uh, the working. All right, Trentellix. Gina. All right. Hi, Cynthia. Gina is talking about Trentellix, and she says it gives her a bit of energy, and that's interesting. I've never heard of Trentellix. What is the is that a generic formula, Gina, or is do I have to Google that right now or take it to the cloud? I don't know. Here. Okay. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that this full spectrum tar of CBD of the entire hemp plant, it's got everything. It's got. Remember, I talked about the terpenoids. It's got the most amount of terpenoids possible, and it's great for spasticity. It's the only time in the pool my knee bent. Yay! Anyway, let's see. All right. Ah, okay. I've got. You know what? Trintellix is a prescription medication used in adults to treat major depression disorder. All right, you can't take it if you're pregnant. Yeah. Oh, Gina. Uh, okay, there's a warning about suicidal thoughts. It could. Oh my gosh, you make me want to take a nausea. I remember old fashioned Pamela. They used to do Pamela. Uh, all right. So write that down and write down this medication and talk to your doctor about it. Again, we're not doctors here. We are not. But all we can do is based on our own experiences, uh, share the information that works for us, and maybe it'll work for you. Trintella, vortoxine, and there's the short term. You get used to the medication. The short term. Side effects were nausea, constipation, upset stomach. But that only occurred in the first week and became less frequent. Nausea, you could be nauseous for 2 weeks. Suicidal, all right, all antidepressants cause a side effect of um, actually giving you the confidence to commit suicide. So don't do it. So you know, all right, it's supposed to keep you from suicide. It's antidepressant. All right, it's not supposed to encourage you to. All right. So, and if you're under 24 years of age, yeah, you shouldn't take it because all right, weight gain. All right, there's no weight gain. All right, actually, there's some response reports of that. Covers media and followers. So, all right. You can look this up yourself. It's Trintellix, Trintellix. So you can look that up yourself. All right, CBD. It's called Heritage. All right, the Heritage, Nature's Heritage. Okay, all right. Okay, Nature's Heritage, and it doesn't get you high. It is wonderful. Let's see if I can. All right, I just posted what. Let's see. All right, Nature's Heritage. I just posted what it is. That. All right. Ooh, this is even better. I copy Nature's Heritage RSO formulas utilize combination of strains to produce a more medically potent and beneficial multi-strain formulation uh, intended to aid sleep. Or let me just see. RSO is a whole plant extract that contains all of the chlorophyll, waxes, fats, and cannabinoids and terpenes of the original flower. Its full spectrum potency makes it popular for intense therapies. Uh, that is, let's see, I really like. Okay, hi Sharia. Hey group, Sharia's with us. Okay, let's see. Okay, this here is the medical right there. What I just posted, you may be able to get in and see that. I really like that. But this here, this is good stuff, and it doesn't get you high. And it's mild, and it allows my knee to bend. So that's good thing, right? Those of us with, hi, hey, pretty girl, I miss you. So does, and Gina, you've made my day. And Richard, you made my day. Just being here. I love it when you guys, and Cindy, I don't assume that you're still here, but I love you and I miss you at the swimming pool. Um, anyway, thank you for tuning in. Do you get a medical marijuana through prescription? No, you know what? there was a whole uh, it was a racket actually when you think about it. So there was a dispensary that's down the street, and I pulled up to the dispensary and I said, you know what? I'm at my wits' end. I'm not a happy camper. I've got situational depression and I'm willing to try something new. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to go to the pain doctor anymore because they just want to give me narcotics to make me as high as a kite. So you know what? If you guys want to get me high on prescription drugs, I'm going down to the medical marijuana place, and I sat down with them and I said, how do I try this stuff? So, and that's what I recommend for you and for anybody who's interested in this. Go directly to the source who has it and says, how can I get this stuff? Right? Because originally I thought if I went to my general practitioner, he said, you know, I think this would be a good thing for you to try. So I went to my general practitioner. Then I went down to, he said, yes. He says, I can make it happen. So I go down to the dispensary and they said, well, you have to get your medical marijuana card and you have to apply for it, right? So they gave me the website. I applied for it. It cost $50. It's basically like getting your driver's license. It's the same. It was through the state. So after $50, hi Betty Joe, I got that. It came back pretty quick, and then I they said, okay, now I've got my medical marijuana card. What does this mean? They said, well, now you get a prescription. So I called my doctor and I said, can I get a prescription? Well, the receptionist says you've got to come in and be examined, and your doctor doesn't do, but we have a nurse practitioner here that will do it, and insurance doesn't cover that visit, and it's going to cost $150. So so I'm in the dispensary. It's on the speakerphone, and the guy behind the counter's like looking at me. He's got this look on his face, and so I made the appointment, hung up the phone, and he said, "Call this phone number." Right, and it was medical marijuana doctors on call. Right, so if you call them, you'll have a virtual interview. It'll cost $50 if you're a veteran or a senior. It's like $10 or $20. Nothing. So yeah, it is. I'm going to tell you about jobs. Jobs. All right. So you can go directly to the source of the people marketing it, and they'll tell you how to get it. To ask them, how do I get a medical marijuana? How do I get your product legally the cheapest way possible, right? And so let them do it. Now, when it came, many of you know that I'm looking for a job. So I am Instacart shopper. So I applied and got a email that they wanted to interview me. So I was ready on Tuesday morning for this interview. Virtual interview before MS Live. I was sitting there. I was so excited. I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna go shopping for people. And I got stood up. Nobody showed up. Right. Same thing happened. So I got an email that it had been rescheduled to Thursday. So today, for 40 minutes, I sat in this meeting by myself. So I emailed the gal who was supposed to be there, and this is the second time I've been stood up. So I said, could you do me a favor and could you give me a phone call? Just call me. Well, I don't know. basically, we were able to meet. The job only pays $10 an hour. She says, "Why do you want this job?" That I want to make money instead of spend money. And if you get me out of the house, doing something productive, interacting with people, it's I'm having a good time. I'm not spending money. I'm shopping for people, which is fun. It's crazy. Yeah, Richard, and that's a shame because you should have only paid with Maryland medical marijuana doctors. They have a discount for veterans where it's like $20. It's nothing. Oh, you poor guy. And you know what, Richard? Every time you go to the dispensary, you tell them bring your DD-14, bring some sort of proof that you're a veteran, and they'll give you, I think, 20 to 30% off of everything. So definitely try that. And this is I think up above here, the I listed the website for this tar-based CBD oil. Really like it. Really, really like it. Anyway, it's the only thing I've taken today. I'm not on any medication except for baclofen and sertraline. Yeah, that's it. I think I had B12, had a cup of coffee, and now I'm doing D's elixir of the 4C energy berry brush with taurine. All right, I know it. You know what? I thought I put mirroring on the. All right, I've got a mirror. Let me see if I can do this. All right. I want to mirror. I don't know how to screen mirror. Uh, okay, so, okay. It's supposed to be screen mirroring. Okay. Yeah, a gummy. Yeah, Deborah, you still with us? And you know what? And that's outstanding. Why don't I get a job at the pool? Um, it's true. Maybe, Gina, because I'm about as limited physically as you are. And I'm inconsistent. One of the followers on Facebook or on YouTube, uh, I get emails every once in a while from you guys that follow me. And I got a wonderful email saying, Dulcie, you used to do 2 to 4 minute videos that encouraged us and helped us. And I'd love for you to get back to that. And I asked, I said, what do you recommend I do? You know what? So, hi there, Jane. So then, to make a long story longer, uh, uh, he said, go back to encouragement and solution. So, all right, I got my marching orders. Have I done it? After doing an hour of MS Live twice a week, and then swimming and doing things I'm supposed to do, but my Christmas tree is not being done because you guys are more important than cleaning my house, setting up my Christmas tree, Hmm. I just have to do that. You know what? And I'm on disability. I'm on Social Security disability. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Judy. It can be so depressing that we're functioning vivacious, good people that want to contribute to society. We want to encourage people. We want to. We we just want to be productive, right? What's the biggest bang for a buck? Is it getting money? The money is good, but at the end of the day, it's biblical. You want to know that you worked hard. You worked mentally or physically. You did something. You did a good turn. You did somebody a good turn. You did what you're supposed to do. I walk the dogs every day because I have to be a good steward to the things I own. Looking at the Christmas tree, I owe that to my husband. I just owe that to have a nice house. Uh, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. Aphrodite, yay, yay, from all right. Everybody showing up here today. It's like you showing up for a job. Gosh, doesn't it just lift all of our spirits to see everybody participate? Uh, um, Judy, if you go to YouTube and you do Dulci Hill, you can see it. Subscribe to my channel and participate in the MS Live because this MS Live is not me. It's not my channel. I know it's on my channel, but it's there are regulars right here, right there. There's regulars that you can't see, and we all support each other. And I'll tell you what, when you show up, uh, it's like you know what, Sarah, the inexplicable consistency you talked about uh, creates a fear in us, doesn't it? Doesn't it create a fear? I get so fearful of the thought of doing a job, of being dependable, of showing up. I mean, doesn't that scare the heck out of you? Gee, I hope you don't pee your pants. Yeah, I hope you don't trip and knock out the display. And she says the interview I had, she says, why do you want this? It's only $10 an hour. Because my resume just shows that I might be worth a little bit more, but you're only worth as much as you showing up, right? And there's that inconsistency, right, Sarah? And there's the fear. Oh my gosh, the fear, overcoming the fear. Can I do it? Can I do it? I got on Social Security disability, got retired from my professional white collar job because they knew I was sick. I couldn't. I don't know. I don't know. Fear of failure. Fear of failure. You know what? Friday, mom's coming over. She's gonna help. Honestly, I'm more afraid of falling into the tree and knocking it over, and I'm sick of breaking more ornaments than I hang up. So I sat back. I'd rather make a wonderful dinner and put out the ornaments I put out, and my sweet husband and mother decorated, but hung ornaments on the tree. It was, it wasn't going to happen. Well, guess what happened yesterday? Uh, I went to the gym and I swam and I did physical therapy, and it was a wonderful thing. And then I came back here to the house to walk the dogs, and guess what? The house smelled good. That there were boxes of Christmas ornaments out. I said, was Julie here? Plain old lady. She comes every 2 weeks to dig me out because I can't get down on the floor and scrub. I do, I mop, I scrub, I wash out, I do the counters, the bathroom, everything. I do that, but it. Yeah, and when you have a cleaning lady, you almost have to clean your house before they come. You organize it so they can get there. So she came, and I first time I was embarrassed. She knew that I did not know she was coming. She's like, should I leave? I feel it's like, and Brian had her come in, and but let me tell you something. If we can't show up, if we have gosh, if we can, oh, if we've got it is confidence building, and we have to build our confidence. And hi Lee, part of building our confidence comes from showing up. And so many of you are awesome. Every Tuesday it's on Thursdays, and you think I'm amazing because every Tuesday and Thursday, it's been, has it been over, I think it's been going on 2 years since we've been doing this. I'm going to have to look. How long has it been? Now, Gina, you've been from the beginning, and Jane and Sharia. No, well, Sharia, you joined a little later, but Richard, you would know. Aphrodite, problem with you, Aphrodite, is you've been with me a long time before we did the MS Live. When I was doing the short little videos, I got to go back to that. Well, you know what? You got to clean. With me, I had an emergency, and I put the stuff in the bathtub to clean. When I came back, guess what? The house cleaner came back, and she cleaned it. And that was embarrassing. But apparently, I I don't know. But you know what? I heard my husband talking to his brother, and you never people who don't live with you, family members, people don't know what we go through. And all of a sudden, somebody calls up and talks to your caregiver, and your caregiver says, she's got a good attitude, and she's got it tough. She, and then they're like, oh, is it just a walking? And then he starts sharing things that I just don't like to share. I don't like, oh, she has a little bit of problem with incontinence. I don't know, with the pain, with the, oh my God, motivation, depression, speech. Sometimes she slurs her words. But all right. Yeah, Jane. So, all right. Nobody knows, but and I have to laugh. You know what? I have no idea how long I've been married. I just, it's the details, right? the devil's in the details. I don't like details. I like organizing. I like putting on things. I like making things happen. But I don't like the details. The devil's in the details. So I have no idea how long we've been on live. But one of the things I get from you is consistently, right? Mace, right? I get it. I get it from all of you. Is y'all thank me for showing up. I don't have a choice. I get up Tuesdays and Thursdays. In fact, this gal who's going to interview me said, all right, I wasn't there or we couldn't meet up at 9 o'clock or at 9:30. Let me call you at 11. I was like, no, that's not going to work. That's, you can't call me at 11. 11 o'clock, I've got a meeting. I got more. You know what? There is no $10 an hour job that will get me to go away from my commitment to you guys. And every time you show up here and to encourage each other and me, it's like you have got a job. You know what? We should do is do a big time fundraising, and everybody who shows up gets a job, a payment for a job, right? It's like, all right, well, let's see. And I'll make the same amount as you. So we'll take, if we get $1,000 with our fundraiser, we'll divide it up with all the participants, like Betty, Joe, and Judy, and Mace, and let me see here, Shafria and Cynthia. All right, and we just and Paul and Anna Marie and Karen and Anne and Aphrodite, and we'll take all the money and we'll divide it by all the participants who are here, and I'll send out checks. I'll send out. Wouldn't that be fun? Uh, yeah. Is Sarah here? Oh, right. Sarah's here, but not the other Sarah. Sarah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Sunshine is here. Unbelievable. But anyway, we talked a little bit of energy. Where energy fails, where your motivation fails, scheduling a repetition schedules make up for failed energy. Hi, Diana. But it makes up for that it makes up for it, and it's true. I got up early this morning to believe it or not fix my hair. This is fixed hair. Fix my face and dress and everything and get ready for this interview. I got Tuesday and Thursday, got up early and I got ready for it. Did I have energy? You know what? Let me tell you, I never even asked myself. You don't, because it was on the schedule. I had no choice but to show up. So, and if you're scheduled to do something and your commitment, your word is your commitment, it that will make up for a lot, that and then caffeine and CBD oil, complete strain. By the way, I did side effect. I have noticed when you do too much CBD oil, the side effect I notice is it's like a heartburn. So yeah, the heartburn, your stomach. Your burp, I felt like it was burping, kind of like when you take fish oil and during the day. The trick with taking fish oil supplements is take it at night, and then you won't be burping all night. So you take your fish supplements at night before bed, and you won't have that indigestion. So occasionally, if you do too much CBD oil, one of the things, and I like the edibles more. I don't like the candy edibles as much. I like the tinctures, although the tinctures don't have as much of the I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about as far as tinctures, but this is the only thing I have found that the tar it's not sweet, and I can get a little bit. I showed you a little bit of the tar, and it works with spasticity. It doesn't making me high, and it's good. It's good. The problem is that I found myself with the COVID, right? Everybody got fat on COVID, right? I started out at 110, 110 pounds. I got up to 123, and the reason why I got up to 123 is because um, I was not pushing myself away from. All right, I was not pushing myself away from the table. There wasn't a dessert. There wasn't a oatmeal cookie. There wasn't anything that I wouldn't eat, right? And I wasn't physically doing the things in the gym I should have been doing, or and I'm not. Right. So now I'm at 118. I've lost 5 pounds. How have I done it? I've stayed away from brownies and cookies, and doing my eggs in the morning, and a banana before I do my swimming, and then a protein bar after that, and I'm eating reasonably. Uh, so, so I'm doing that. So am I gonna go down to 110 again? No, I think because if you notice, my lip lines are going away. Right. Why are they going away? I don't know. It's dermatologist gave me some old lady cream, and it's working. Uh, but I'll tell you what, it just I don't know. Yes, you just saw a complete brain freeze. My brain just froze. What was I talking about? Does anybody know? It was, I don't know. I don't know. I completely forgot what I was talking. It's top of the hour. The CBD oil, I don't know. Maybe, thank you, Mace. It's top of the hour. 115. That's what I'm going to. I won't go below that. Anyway, I love you all. Please subscribe to the channel. Follow me if you enjoyed this and you want to participate. You want a job. It's not paid for now. Um, it's not yet, but you know, I don't know. Anyway, I love you all. Please follow me, subscribe, go to msfrontiers.org and look at the resources we have for you. I posted on this I posted on the YouTube channel what this is, right? It is heritage. It's called Nature's Heritage, uh, RSL, CBD, RSL. Fantastic chart. But anyway, God bless you, and let me pray us out. Our dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for everybody who showed up. I know it's so hard to have this disease, and it's so hard to have the energy and just the will to want to continue when it's just so hard being in our bodies. Uh, Please, Lord, carry us when we can't carry ourselves. Encourage us when we don't feel encouraged, and allow us to just encourage each other and to fortify each other with the strength to live well and just be happy. In Jesus' name, I give thanks. Amen. I love you all, and I will talk to you. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll get together on Tuesday, right? Thursday.